And that's the last queue done, the last queue for level 8, and this gives you an indication on where I am in the development. Level 8 and therefore also level 9 have already been done now. This was the last queue, the big ending queue for level 8. A very exciting level which will take you into some sort of caverns, into some sort of, I don't want to give away too much. It's hidden base, a hidden base of the enemies with a lot of surprises in it, and this will be the music that goes along with the big escape in the end where you have to chase after this. But I'm not going into details, just not to give away the plot or anything too early. So I wanted just to quickly shout out and thank you very much for your support through 2024. Obviously a very interesting and very exciting year, since this is when we went public with the project Dangerous Connections, our game project. And yeah, we have made a lot of great and exciting, stuff. We have really been working our asses off, to be honest. Still, of course, it appears like we have not moved very quickly, but that has, on one side, has to do with, of course, that I financed this project myself, and I got a bunch of great people working along with me and who are in this project also. And they work on an hourly basis. But of course, whenever the budget reaches its limits, I have to tell them stop working now for a couple of weeks or a couple of days until my bank account is restocked and we can put in some money again. So this, of course, this mode of working slows down everything quite considerably, but it's better than nothing. And like I said, it was planned to release the demo of the first level this summer. Obviously, we've missed that goal, but it's just the way of development goes. Things take a lot longer, especially if you're just 2 to 3 people working on things. That includes level design, mission objectives, music, sound editing, dialogue, and everything. And then you have to. I have to animate every single weapon. You have to put it in there. You have to work on the effects, which has kept quite a while. When we did, we had to take care of like explosions and damages of little objects, of vehicles, and of course the very big explosions. So this stuff is just back and forth, and that's why basically we missed our mark, because it just said, when we are ready to release the first demo, really what you get should be at least 90 or 95% of what you're going to get in the end. It's no good just releasing something half-assed now, and it makes a bad first impression. So we try to push as good as we can to get the level 1 demo done as quickly as possible. But still, at the same time, I'm mindful of the quality and that you can actually get something that's worthy of your time and your dedication. So that's why at some points I've decided let's take a little more time, and a little more time, of course, puts you off 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and so on. But I hope to 2025. No, I know that 2025 will, of course, bring the demo of the first level. Absolutely, I hope. And I'm saying this fully aware that it may change again, like it has changed a couple of times now. Like I said, the demo was supposed to be released on summer, then in winter. Obviously now we're towards the end of the winter. Maybe in February, March, April, we'll be able to release the first demo, because there's still a couple of things that we need to take care of, a couple of visual polishing, and then A very hot topic that I read a lot about online is optimization, because you got a bunch of very nice looking games coming out nowadays, but they're just not, or very badly and poorly optimized, so you can barely play them on a halfway decent system. And that's something we also devote our time to. And then of course, like I say, we have a couple of vehicles in there that we really want to. I really want to nail the driving physics, you know, just so it gives you, like, well, it is hard to say an authentic experience driving a car with mouse and keyboard, but just something that feels good. And a big thing, of course, is the AI, that we have somewhat decent and intelligent enemies, because that's another hot topic that I know in the gaming world is you can have the greatest shooter at your hands, but if the AI is just plain stupid, it's no good. It's not fun. It's not a real first-person shooter. So that's going to take a little time to actually do custom scripts to have, like, the AI have its own, like, life, or at least it fakes having its own life and a cycle of daily activities and so on. And then in battle, it engages in somewhat clever or interesting ways, so that you actually get something to do. And we're steadily, you know, developing the whole story. The outline, of course, is done. We have a design document that now spans over 20 pages, including everything design-wise, from, you know, what kind of objects that we have, what kind of weapons, what are the mission objectives, and really put a lot of time and work into coming up with different and varied mission objectives, so you get a lot of different things to do, and just a lot of different experiences in that game that hopefully will be to your liking. So again, thank you very much for your support in 2024. I hope you will stick with us in 2025. I hope you'll be around a little much longer, and you keep track of the development of this game. And yeah, I'm very excited to finally reach the stage when we can release our first demo, and I'm looking forward to see you guys playing it, putting out gameplay footage and so on, which we also want to do ourselves. So exciting times ahead. I hope not as long as it used to be now. And again, thank you very much. Take care of yourself, and see you soon.